the government needs to be perhaps judicious about when it speaks out and how it speaks out, but it should not allow China to condition it into silence over egregious issues, because that becomes a slippery slope, right? We gave you this one economic benefit, and then and then China notices, oh, and as a result, they were quiet about those other things. That can keep building until eventually your foreign policy is constrained, and the behavior of leaders and government officials in Ottawa is to always look to Beijing first and see, well, if we do this or say this, what will China do? And as right there, you've been behaviorally conditioned, right? And so that's a very delicate diplomatic dance to manage. It's ultimately about keeping hold of your values and your integrity, and having a strategic approach that prioritizes your holistic national interests rather than just looking at relations deal by deal and agreement by agreement. If the Chinese government had just followed normal diplomatic protocols, there wouldn't have been hostage taking. There wouldn't have necessarily been trade sanctions blocking billions of dollars of Canadian canola. There wouldn't have been this complete cut off of relations, right? The problem after Meng Wanzhou was arrested partly was that the Chinese government not only took me hostage and took Michael Spavor hostage, but refused to talk to the Canadian government. And so what Mark Carney is trying to do now is rebuild personal relations, leader to leader, and relations between his ministers and everyone on down, so that at least if we have disagreements in future, the hope is that the Chinese will seek diplomatic channels to address them.